It's time now for Midnight Baseball, episode 44, Spencer Dodgers, Merica League. We're discussing the whole American League this week, my 2017 playoff predictions, and also the surprise players. If you remember from last week, those are the players that the media wants to talk about, who's going to be the big difference maker. But at Midnight Baseball, I'm going to give you the surprise player. That's going to be the player that no one's looking at. And if they play good, this team should be successful this year. And it doesn't always mean the playoffs. This means they're going to be going into the future more, right? Some teams are in rebuild, and if you're in a rebuild, you still need some of your players to play good, and it's still not going to equal the playoffs, okay? Trivia from last time, what am I burning on? Who had the second most innings pitched out of the bullpen in the last 3 years, other than my boy, Mr. Dylan Betances? It is 1, 2, 3. We are Jerry's Familia, one of my favorite names in baseball, closer for the Mets. Double check me on this. This trivia question was a little tough, but I got him with a lot of innings, about 10 less than Dylan Betances over the 3-year stretch, so shows you even more reason how Mr. Betances deserves to get paid more money. But that's in the past. Capiche, forget about it, and we're moving on from that. News and notes of spring training. We're pumped up. We're excited. But my thing is just to pump the brakes a little bit, right? Pump the brakes. Whoa, pull the old horsey's back. Bryce Harper hits a home run in his first spring training at bat. And you think that's maybe a good thing, but I don't even know, right? It's like, it's February, and we have to play baseball until October. So is Bryce Harper going to be hitting home runs for 9 months out of the season? I mean, I hope he can for national fans, but if you're, I just take it easy is my point, If he's trying to maybe win a job, if you're a veteran or if you're a young guy, you're in spring training, you're trying to win a job on a team, you're a spring training invite, get after it right away, But if you're a Harper and you're secure in your spot, just take it easy, all right? Don't be too excited. It's going to be a long season. All right, American League East, my predictions. Let's moving on. Bias of the East Coast. What are we talking about? Swamp Bay. Tampa Bay is going to be in last playoffs, no. Everybody wants to talk about Longoria, but my surprise is going to be Kevin Kiermaier, the Gold Glove center fielder, supposed to be the defensive darling of sabermetrics. If he can continuing to improve himself and bring value to the Rays, that'll bring more value to their ball club. They're probably going to trade Kiermaier, but it'll be positive for the Rays, okay? Number 2, the Bucks stop here. Bucks show out there. If your luck is on out, I love you, my friend, but Orioles playoffs, no. Everybody's talking about Gosman and Bundy, but let me tell you what. Manny Machado is the key here. Is he coming back for a free agent in 2 years? Is Baltimore going to have enough money to bring him back? And if Manny wants to become a number 1, number 2, number 3 best player in baseball, which he has the potential to be, can he handle that pressure? And how will that change the culture of the clubhouse in Baltimore? Something to watch, okay? Blue Jays, 13, playoffs, no. It's tough this year, guys, okay? A lot of playoff teams from this division last year, but Blue Jays, I'm saying no. They're not, Edwin Encarnacion, they're not going to get over that, okay? Surprise, is going to be Russell Martin. The kid from Canada, the catcher, super slow offensive start next year. If Russell can get behind the plate, get off to a quick start, get some of those young players going again with Sanchez, with Stroman, Russ is going to be huge. If Russ plays good, Blue Jays might be back in the playoffs, but I'm saying no. The New York Yankees, playoffs, no. Okay? Sorry, Yankee fans. I'm off the wagon this year. I love the young players. Okay? I can't say enough about them. One of them is my surprise, Aaron Judge. Who's the other one who's not the surprise? That's Pineda. Okay, everyone's talking about Pineda and him backing up at number 2 behind Tanaka. If Pineda pitches well, he has to pitch well for the Yankees this year. If he doesn't, it's big trouble. But if Aaron Judge, by surprise, go ahead and say I got a big crush on Judge. Call it a bromance. Call it what you will. But this gigantic of a man who is a number 1 in faith. That's why I love him so much, because he talks about his life. But his number 1 is in believing in faith. Judge, I see you on that. Don't worry, we got support for you here at Midnight Baseball. And if you can hit home runs from the 8th or 9th spot in New York, wow, that lineup can be huge. So look out for the Yankees. Red Sox are going to win the division. They've stocked up. Everyone's in their prime. Bogart's in their prime. Betts is in their prime. Porcello is who everyone's looking at. But my surprise would be Craig Kimbrel, the closer, right? Kimbrel struggled a little bit in Boston from what they thought they were getting from the Padres. The bullpen behind that isn't too strong. So the one spot the Red Sox could have a big chance this year is the bullpen. Keep an eye out for that. If they do, they're going to trade more prospects. Bolster the bullpen. Okay? Trivia, let's move it on. Midnight Baseball, Spencer Dodgers. I love it. I'm back. It's Sunday night. Woo! When the Red Sox broke the curse, who was the pitcher, who was the catcher, and who was the first baseman. It was a 1-3 put out. If you're a Red Sox fan, if you don't, you might think I'm crazy, but I remember who it was. I shook this pitcher's hand one time, actually in the streets of Phoenix, outside the ballpark one time. Really nice guy. Trivia question: who was playing catcher, first, and pitcher when the Red Sox clinched their first ever World Series after the long, of course, curse of the great Bambino? Shout out today. Shout outs going to Big League Edge. Some guys down in Canton, Washington just got back from a Little League coaching instructional video. Big League Edge, you guys are doing awesome things. You guys are forward thinking. I can't thank Jim and the boys enough down there. Learned a lot the last couple hours. Looked to cross promote with you, hopefully midnight baseball. You guys can go in the future, become a little midnight player. So much respect to Big League Edge in Canton, Washington. Check them out online. All right. Gratitude. Thank you so much, midnight players. Baseball gods, Raklife.org. I got love for everybody. My name is Spencer Dodgers. I'm going to Instagram tonight. Catch me out live if it's not too late. Okay, I'll be there very soon. And I'm doing the little ropey pulley. What? Pulling myself off.